Have you gone through this foundation questions?
Yep.
Anybody gone through? This is foundation course about, small things, about some 8-10 questions are there about, what is the project management processes. In the foundation, I talk a little bit on the agile also. I talked some 8-10 questions are there. Anybody was able to go there and see? These questions are basically to give you confidence here, whatever you're learning here in this, what you call as, these all things are there, you are going to have it. So let me write, I have not mentioned here, right? Questions to test the foundation. I'm writing here. In fact, I told you people already, but I have not written here. I'm writing here also that 0.0 is a foundation questions to test your preparations, foundation preference. Got the idea? So please go through this also, and if you're not gone through. So okay, so at least you have got the idea about what is PMO, what is all stuff, what is project management, foundations and all. You also got the idea a little bit on a project called Smart City 49 process. There's a book you have to study properly. You'll get proper idea. At least you know about that, and you know a little bit about the adaptive and the agile also, little bit. Since a lot of people are not in this, I've seen only 2-3 people they know about agile. So for other people, it is necessary to have a better idea, to spend more time in this agile, so that your foundation is strong. Okay. So therefore I said agile is important and this is important and all. Please spend time, and it is not a course. Parallelly, whenever you get time, try to study more on foundation. Make your foundation more solid. Probably right now in the class I taught is there, but you need to do a lot of practice. So the foundation is also important. Now today I'm going to start with this as a total project management. No theory, no other things. Straight way come to the project. Jump to the project and start doing the project. And is starting to closing. There are PMI provides this lesson wise presentation. So I'll be working closely with the presentation only, but supporting things are already there with you. So for example, when I'm going to start the initiating, and this is lesson 2, okay, there's some lesson 2 document is also I'm providing you. This is lesson 2 document. So whatever I'm showing in the presentation, you will be getting in the document also. It will be good for you. So keep on adding something. Sorry. So I'm going to start now with this. Any doubt so far before I proceed?
No. Nothing
Okay.
from my end.
Great. So let's start with this. Let's begin the lesson number 2. So what happens is, earlier we talked about, before the project, some consultancy work will be there. There will be agreement and all those things, the purchase order will be released, and finally, suppose the order is given to your company. So now the next step. So what we are in this chapter, I'm going to talk about. There's a start of the project. Means, I'm not doing any planning, and also I'm trying to, it's a huge project. It's a 2 years old. Big project is there. I have to understand line by line, because the customer knows everything. There was a, requirement gathering is already happened, and based on that, order is already prepared. But it has given to you. You are the new person. You are trying to see what is happening and all. So in this lesson, we are talking only that. We are not talking how to execute. We are not talking how to plan also. Planning will be the next one. This is before the planning, that is called initiating, that I'm going to talk. What is important things are required for a large project. If you are having a $500 million kind of project or kind of thing, for that purpose is required. This is again a course material. I'm repeating all the time because you should know what you're supposed to learn. So in this, the process wise, the sponsor has given the business document to us, something like a work order and all the documents. And then as a project manager, this is your project boundaries. As a project manager, first of all, there will be a location of the project manager, and the person who's called project manager will start the initiating process. So I'm talking about the initiating process right now. Then slowly we'll talk to other processes. This purely, the handing over, taking the charge of the project is called initiating, and doing some primary work to have a confidence level. Now, this is the crux of the total initiating planning, is that there's a process also. If you remember, there was a 49 processes. Let me ask the question, how many processes are there in the closing?
1.
Great, very good. How many are in the initiating?
2.
Double of that. How many are there in the monitoring controlling?
12.
12 means 1 dozen, right? You people buy eggs and bananas and also you remember 1 dozen. How many are there in the planning?
24.
2 dozens, yeah, 24. 1, 2, 1, 2 always. And remaining, how many they are there in the executing?
10.
10. Very good. So this way you remember it. So I'm starting the project, so I should know that, when I'm going in the planning, I have to do a lot of work because there are 24 processes. Initiating less work, naturally there's a 2 processes there. How much will be there? It will be naturally less than the planning, right? So initiating planning. So in the initiating, the process one talks about develop the project charter. If you have a sheet, the 49 process sheet, you'll get idea about that also. Develop the project charter. What is the meaning of this? It is not telling that PM has to do everything. PM is important person, but PM will get a lot of other resources to help him. So it is developed by a management, maybe a program manager, and sometime people, let me also add one more point. 1 minute. Sometime people say maybe sponsor. Right. Not necessary, but maybe sponsor also. 1 minute. You got the idea? This will be not developed by the project manager, because project manager may help in developing the project charter. Okay. It is a formal work order to the project manager to initiate the project. There's an order is given by these people, either program manager or sponsor or management, that you are authorized to start the project work. And project manager must review the project charter and review the order document. It's important because before accepting it, it is necessary to look at. It's not that somebody says that you complete the project in 1 year, the project is for 2 years. Blind